I'm Nia. I go by Nebula. I make music in a band called Nebula and the Cosmos. I sing. I also curate the event archives for studio sessions. And I'm born and raised in San Diego, and I currently live here. In this season of my life, community means, it has actually drastically changed the definition. From when I first was coming out into the scene, my community was my very close friends that I was working with on music, and it was just kind of like fun. And as I've aged in this space, community is more like evolved like greatly. It used to be a word that I thought of in terms of proximity, and now it is evolved to mean caring for people or like receiving people's energy in a not necessarily like transactional way or like a person-to-person type of way, but my existence affects other people and other people's existence affects me, whether I know them personally or not. And that's what I hope, to do with music, is to affect people without necessarily having to have a conversation with them. I want to be able to feel and to have people know how I feel. I don't know, it's just like evolved, yeah. Some artists that I feel are like truly representative of like community, or at least like they embody the core values that I feel like me and my community find important, are Fela Kuti, Nina Simone. I personally really like, in the modern era, I really love how Willow Smith moves through like different art spaces, and she supports like artists that she feels resonate with her worldview. I like Beyonce. She's definitely like, a controversial figure in regards to that term, but I always gravitate back towards her Coachella performance and how she reached into like, the youth. She grabbed people who were either fresh out of college or in college, studying music, and she brought them to a world stage to show off their culture. I can't like let go of like how beautiful of an action that is in supporting young artists and like promoting the African American contribution to music on the stage where so many people don't even acknowledge like that's where they get their influence from. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of jazz musicians, Esperanza Spalding, Kamasi Washington, I just feel like Robert Glasper as well, they collaborate so much with each other and with other people who feel like music and sound are like a playground. Like that's what they're, to me, like they just are so uninhibited in terms of like how they create, and that's that's an encouraging feeling to like listen to a song and know that this person that created it put like no limitations on like where they were going with it. They just had a feeling that they wanted to express. And the genre of jazz is just so heavily like collaboration focused. It's like almost impossible to play with other people and not like develop a sense of like you need other people. Like since I've started playing like with my bandmates, it's been so hard for me to imagine a show without them. It's been so hard for me to imagine like not having live instrumentation with other people's interpretations of this one idea or whatever, like improvisation, like it just encourages like your brain to think of itself in relation to other people. So I think those are people who kind of embody that like community spirit or communal vibe, like in their creation and in their art and their music as well.